Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn to Speak Malay Like a Local. If you are new here, my name is Lisa, and if you've been around a while, long time no see. Thank you for sticking around. So today, I would like to share with you how the phrase nice to meet you does not really exist within a typical exchange of courtesy between two Malay people who are meeting each other for the first time. So I'm sure for some of you out there, you already have a Malay version of nice to meet you, probably given to you by Malay people themselves. And it most probably sounds like saya gembira berjumpa dengan awak, or saya rasa gembira dapat berkenalan dengan awak. It basically means I'm happy to meet you, or I feel happy to get to know you, which sounds innocent enough in English because you have so many variations when it comes to saying nice to meet you. Like, I am pleased to make your acquaintance, I am delighted, it is lovely, it's a pleasure, I'm glad, it's good, happy to meet you, wonderful, charmed, enchanted, or in raptures or overjoyed if you want to be more grandiose about it. So why give you the Malay translation if it does not exist within a typical exchange between two Malay people? And the simple explanation that I can give you is because you asked for it. So foreigners like to ask things like how are you, how do you say how are you in Malay, or how do you say nice to meet you. So when it comes to nice to meet you, Malay people would probably be like, oh, nice to meet you, oh wait, let me think. So they just take the English phrase, translate it word for word, and then they give it back to you, even though we don't actually use it ourselves. And don't worry, you can use it. It's just that when a Malay person hears it, they immediately think, this person is a foreigner, so it's normal that they're saying something like that. But for Malay people, we just don't say it because it's awkward. And culturally, Malay people are subdued in expression, in speech, in body language, and I am considered quite expressive for a Malay person. So when you say saya gembira berjumpa dengan awak, it literally means I am happy to meet you. Not happy in a nice, courteous context of, in English, like, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I mean, pleasure is a rather strong word, but when you use it within that exchange of courtesy context, right, it just means like it's courtesy. But in Malay, when you say saya gembira, I am happy, it literally means I'm happy. And we don't use the word lightly because to say I'm happy is very expressive, and Malay people are not expressive. So in the best case scenario, to say I am happy to meet you, when you first meet a person, the person on the receiving end would probably think, we've never met before, why are you happy to meet me? It makes them curious. And in the worst case scenario, it arouses suspicion because we've never seen each other before this. Why are you so happy to meet me? Have you been stalking me, or do you have any ulterior motives? So don't worry, this only applies for Malay people, but if you're a foreigner and you're just learning the language, it's completely safe to say it. It's just that it's good to know, especially if you want to sound like a typical Malay person and sound fluent. We just don't say this to each other the first time we see each other. Now, I did try very, very hard to find a Malay equivalent, but I couldn't find any. What I did find is the word nice, because nice is such a mild word that is used for everything. And I looked in the dictionary. This is Kamus Inggeris Melayu Dewan, another one of my very favorite dictionary. So it translates English words into Malay. And from this dictionary, I found, wait, I really wrote it here. I found 8 different words to describe nice in Malay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you all these words and how to use them in a sentence, and then I will take these words, from this context and apply it into the nice to meet you phrase, so you can see how strange it sounds. The thing about the word nice is it is a catch-all phrase, and in English you use it for everything, like, oh, that's a nice looking man, or this is a very nice looking setup, or this smells nice, or the scenery is nice. In Malay, we don't have a catch-all phrase for these different contexts. We have specific words for specific situations. So the first one is the word menarik. So menarik means something interesting or attractive visually. Okay, and a sample sentence for menarik. Menarik is a derivative. The root word is tarik. Tarik means to pull. So menarik means something that pulls you in, something attractive. Okay, ada tak tempat menarik yang saya boleh lawat kat sana nanti? Ada tak tempat menarik yang saya boleh lawat kat sana nanti? Ada tak tempat menarik yang saya boleh lawat kat sana nanti? Are there any interesting or attractive places I could visit when I'm there? Okay, so in English, you can say nice. Are there any nice places I can visit when I'm there? But in Malay, it is specifically menarik. The second word is cantik. Cantik means beautiful. So this is another one that is under visual niceness, which is cantik. Awak nampak cantik hari ni. Awak nampak cantik hari ni. You look beautiful today. And the third one is under taste and sound, which is sedap. Sedap is usually used in the context of taste, like this food tastes delicious, sedap. So you can say roti ni sedap. This bread is nice or delicious. Okay, roti ni sedap. Or in terms of smell, sedap bau bunga ni. This flower smells nice or fragrant. Sedap bau bunga ni. Fourth one is udara di kampung bersih dan nyaman, bukan macam di bandar. This is under environment. Udara di kampung bersih dan nyaman. Nyaman. NY is nya. Nya. Is there a nya in English? Nya, 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 nya. Nya, nya. No. Yeah. It's not nyaman, it's nyaman. Udara di kampung bersih dan nyaman, bukan macam di bandar. The air in the countryside is clean and nice, not like in the city. Fifth one, bila dah sampai negara orang, pandai-pandailah bezakan di antara orang yang baik dan orang yang ada niat jahat. Okay, that's a long one. Bila dah sampai negara orang, once you arrive in a different country. Negara orang, literally translated, means someone else's country. So that is a very conversational way of saying a foreign country, a country that belongs to other people, not ours. Okay, bila dah sampai negara orang, pandai-pandailah bezakan. Pandai-pandai is, I think it's colloquial way. I mean, definitely we use it conversationally, but I think it's strictly colloquial. It means it is up to your discretion. Literal translation is clever. So be clever, be smart about it. You know, up to your discretion. Bezakan, to differentiate. Di antara, between orang yang baik, people who are nice, people who are good, dan orang yang ada niat jahat, and people with bad intentions. Okay, once you arrive in a different country, it's up to you to differentiate between good people and those with evil intentions. Sixth one, saya rasa seronok sangat sebab dapat keluar dengan awak hari ni. I feel so happy or so excited because I get to go out with you today. Saya rasa seronok sangat. Seronok is like feeling of excitement, of happiness, of giddiness. Sebab dapat keluar dengan awak hari ni. Saya rasa seronok sangat sebab dapat keluar dengan awak hari ni. It feels so nice that I get to go out with you today. So, you know, nice can be used in any of this context. And the last one is, saya beli baju ni sebab jahitan dia elok dan kemas. Saya beli, I buy baju ni, this top or this outfit, sebab jahitan dia, because it's sewing or stitching. Elok dan kemas, it is nice and tidy. So elok is something that is in a state of niceness. It is very nicely done. That is elok. So if you take all of these Malay words for nice and you input into nice to meet you, like menarik is attractive. It is very attractive to meet you. cannot use. And then beautiful, cantik. It is very beautiful to meet you. Can't use it. Sedap bau bunga ni, roti ni sedap. It's delicious. It's a very delicious thing to meet you. That just sounds so just creepy. And then udara di kampung bersih dan nyaman. It is a very clean and refreshing thing to meet you. Actually, saying refreshing is nice, but to say that it's nyaman to meet someone is it's just two different contexts. It doesn't work. This is such a difficult topic. I thought this would be easy, but of course I have to pick something difficult. Orang baik, orang jahat. Okay, so baik just means good. It is good to meet you, but it sounds very strange and awkward to say saya rasa baik dapat jumpa awak. It sounds as if you're saying I feel like a good person now that I get to meet you. Something like that. Very strange. And then saya rasa seronok sangat. Seronok, that feeling of the feeling of excitement and giddiness to meet someone. So this will send a very excited message to the person that you're meeting for the first time. I am so excited and giddy to meet with you. You can use it, grammatically it's correct, but what you want is to avoid suspicion on the first meeting. So to say that meeting you makes me giddy and excited is not going in the right direction. And the last one is elok. Saya rasa sangat elok jumpa awak. And elok can also be used to say that something is proper, like this is the way it should be. I'm happy to meet you because it's the way it should be. Like, what? Like, why should it be? I've never seen you before. You know, like, is this an arranged marriage? Kind of things I say. Never mind. Okay, so now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, what to say instead of nice to meet you? Basically, just jump to what you would say in English after you say nice to meet you. So if I'm being introduced to someone and my friends say, oh, this is Lisa and that's Adam. I'm sorry, I'm not very creative with names. Hi Adam, I'm Lisa. Skip nice to meet you and make small talk. So, have you been here long? Lama dah sampai? Lama dah sampai. Lama is long, dah is already, sampai is arrived. So, has it been a long time since you arrived? Have you been here long? Okay. Or, maaf saya lambat sikit. I'm sorry for being a little late. Maaf, sorry, saya lambat sikit. I am late a little. Sorry for being a bit late. Or if there's a third person who introduced both of you, you can say, lama dah kenal. Oh God, I didn't know another name. Aminah. Lama dah kenal Aminah. Have you known Aminah for a long time? Selalu or biasa datang sini ke? Oh, biasa datang sini ke? Or selalu datang sini ke? Selalu means frequent and biasa means normal. So do you come here often, or is it a normal thing for you to come here? Yeah, that's what it means in English. Or, the classic, dah makan. Part of being Malaysian is to ask people constantly if they've eaten. So ask them, dah makan? Have you eaten? Ke nak makan dulu? Or do you want to eat first? Ada kedai dekat-dekat sini? Or boleh cari tempat makan dekat-dekat sini? Okay, so have you eaten? Or do you want to eat first? There are restaurants near here, or we can go find restaurants near here. Because it's very important for Malaysians that your stomach is full. Because when your stomach is full, you can be nice, you can be pleasant, you know? Everything is well when your stomach is full. Terima kasih sebab sudi luangkan masa untuk saya hari ini. Saya tahu awak banyak kerja. This is formal, very polite. Especially when someone is meeting you as a favor. Maybe you want to interview them, or they're supposed to mentor you or help you with something, especially in a professional setting, or even between teacher and student, right? So you're being introduced to the person, and then after exchanging names, you can immediately say, terima kasih sebab sudi luangkan masa untuk saya hari ini. Thank you so much for being willing to luangkan, can't remember the specific meaning. if there's one. But thank you for being willing to spend your time for me today, for carving time out of your busy schedule for me today. Saya tahu awak banyak kerja. I know you are a busy person. I know you have a lot of work. Okay, so I actually like saying this when someone is seeing me for the first time as a favor. It's very polite, very respectful, and it shows a lot of gratitude. Last one, orang KL ke or orang sini ke, depending on where you are. So it's just basically asking, are you local or are you from here? So you can say the specific name of the place, like in Kuala Lumpur, orang KL ke? Are you a KLite? Or if you are in Kelantan, orang Kelantan ke? Are you a Kelantanese? Or if you don't know where you are, just say orang sini ke? Are you a person who came from here? Are you a person of this locality? Okay, so those are some of the alternatives you can say right after meeting someone for the first time if you don't want to say nice to meet you, because it's a strange thing to say if you're Malay, but completely normal for a foreigner. You can say it, but just to be ready for a follow-up question of why. So I have on occasion met someone that I've been looking forward to meet, and I will say saya memang dah lama nak jumpa dengan awak. Jadi saya rasa gembira sangat hari ini sebab dapat jumpa dengan awak. Okay, I've been wanting to meet you for a long time. So I feel so happy today that I get to meet you in all sincerity, in all honesty. So they'll be, oh really? Oh ya ke? You know? And then I will proceed to explain to them, oh, it's because I've read your book, or I love your work, or whatever. So we say it just not as a part of a courtesy exchange. We say it because we mean it. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you find it useful and interesting and not too confusing. And if you like what I'm doing, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!